The Ogden girls have been having a great season as well. I believe we're going to see the number 2 ranked bull a little bit later in the Junior World Standings, owned by the Ogdens and the Ogden Ranch. Huntley Ogden and Ogden Ranch 24J Snappy, sired by Past Fraternity Standout Fireworks, and out of a Scat Cat Party Girl female. Hip tag number 11. Decent sized junior class today, 27 competitors. You just saw what's atop the leaderboard, 89.60.
"24J Snappy, Huntley Ogden." And a 79.60, 79.60 for Snappy. Like Kyle mentioned, you have got to love seeing 27 different junior fraternity bulls entered here this morning in Amarillo. The future of our sport is looking bright here with these youngsters right now, and a great example of that already shown here this morning with an 89.60 at the top of the leaderboard. No cigarette burns and Cole Tolman. So going to keep things moving on down the line to hip tag number 12 now. This is bull branded 185, Bad Company. Silversmith Cattle Company. Paisley Silversmith be our next contestant to go here in the junior fraternity.
We talk about the junior fraternity division and crowning a world champion. That will be determined by their best 6 regular season outs plus 2 at the finals. Yes, the junior calves will buck twice at the World Finals to determine the world champion. 185 Bad Company, Silversmith Cattle Company, and Risen Cattle Company. Paisley Silversmith on the flank. Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, and New Dart Buck and Shoot.
Paisley Silversmith, 185, Bad Company.
12 outs in the junior division in 2023, $8,454 in season earnings. Chasing down No Cigarette Burns, which had a great day today, will be no easy task for Oakley, Ogden, and Leonard.
Going to be fun to watch the weekend develop as we watch each and every one of these classes with a lot on the line here, closing in on our World Championships coming up here in Las Vegas, the South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. Thank you to South Point. Make sure to get your rooms booked and ready to go. Going to be another amazing time in Vegas at the South Point. Right here, Leonard. Oakley, Ogden. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti, buck and shoot.
It looked like Leonard was going to be great today, and a little close to the outgate right there. 77.2H the score, 77-28.
Still a great opportunity for the Great Black Bull to finish out the season, but going to be a 77-28 here today. As we go to hip tag 23, this is C-5 Ramble On. Hat Creek 6 Bar C, Wyatt Cox, and Ramble On will be our next bull to go. Here, right-hand delivery, Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti, buck and shoot is where we're at. Thank you again to Flying W Livestock Equipment. Make sure to make it Flying W for integrity, quality, service. Flying W. Wyatt Cox, Ramble On is your bull. Texas Twister, Peyton Hilton. Sitting at the top of the leaderboard with an 89.92. Big time out for Texas Twister and Peyton Hilton. Looking awfully good right here in the juniors. As we are just 5 bulls away from finishing out our junior futurity and going into a drag. We're 5 bulls away from a drag. Hat Creek, 6 Bar C, Wyatt Cox, C05 Ramble On.
Ramble On tried to turn just a little bit too close. We saw that bull at the Nothing But Try Ranch Junior Fraternity about 10 days ago, and he was really, really good. Unfortunate here today, 67.10.
67-10, 67-10. Hip tag 24 is where we're at. This is bull branded 110. TH from Twisted Horns Cattle Company, Anthony Diaz. Bull branded 110. TH is where we're headed. 4 more opportunities to crack 90 here in our juniors. None have been better than an 89.92 from Texas Twister and Peyton Hilton.
Here's a grandson of lifting lives out of a Ricochet female. 1 year ago, this was the co-champion. 110 was the co-champion in Amarillo in the yearling fraternity with He's Western, a bull we will see later on, I believe. But TH110 now in the junior fraternity, Anthony Diaz and Twisted Horns Cattle Company.
Folks, for over 50 years of service, there has been none better for your remote injections than New Dart. And they're a great partner here at the ABBI. Thank you to New Dart for all that they do here for the buck and bull industry. Anthony Diaz, 110 TH, is next to go. Cowgirls, be ready. Cowgirls, be ready. We are 4 away and a drag, 4 and a drag away from getting things rolling with the Cowgirls.
Twisted Horns, Firebranded 110, and Anthony Diaz. As the scores are rolling in on the OK brand scoreboard, 83.28, 83.28.
Remember, juniors don't go far. We are going to keep things rolling with our awards presentation as we go. So, juniors, we will have our awards presentation right after following our final out. But right now, as things continue to heat up here in our junior fraternity and our world standings, this is going to be hip tag number 25, bull branded 145 Dozier, Baylor Downer, Dozier Cattle Company. Right now, coming in number 4 in the point standings, number 2 in money 1. As we go to the Cryogen Complete Metal Buildings Yeti Buck and Shoot for another big-time opportunity. Not only to challenge that top spot here today, but creep in, make a few more steps closer to that number 1 spot in the world standings for 145 Dozier.
This is the first of many Hunt You Down sons we're going to see in competition over the course of the weekend. I bet we've seen 8 to 10 different Hunt You Down sons, all out of the same calf crop at Dozier Cattle Company, win money at the highest level this year. That calf has been an event champion himself, Dozier 145 Baylor Downer in Dozier Cattle Company.
And the strong black bull just continues to be solid, continues to be strong every out. Another one right here for 145 Dozier with an 88.16. 88.16 for Baylor Downer and 145 Dozier. Well, that takes us to hip tag 26, J7, Shake and Bake. Garen Scarborough, Flying High, Raptor KL. J7, Shake and Bake. Had some great moments throughout the 2023 season, put him in number 14 spot in the point standings. Garen Scarborough. Shake and Bake. Nicely done, Garen. Shake and Bake. Out and around to the right. Kicking, bucking. J7, Shake and Bake. 88.48, 88.48. Going to put him right there in the mix. And a great out for J7, Shake and Bake, and 88.48. Takes us down now to our final junior fraternity out. We've got an 89.92 from Peyton Hilton and Texas Twister. Standing in the number 1 spot with 1 out yet to go from hip tag number 27, 963J. This is Big Bills and Dallas Cavey. All for Love, TM Cattle, BS Cattle. 963J, Big Bills. So remember, folks, after this bull, we will have our awards presentation as well as our drag. We are going to drag before we get started with our Cowgirls. Speaking of the drag, thank you to Black Widow. Black Widow Arena Groomers. Whether you're bucking bulls or riding horses, make sure that your footing in your arena is as good as it gets, and it doesn't get any better than with a Black Widow. Cryogen Complete Metal Buildings Buck and Shoot, Yeti Buck and Shoot is where we're at. Our final Junior for Charity contestant of the morning. Been an outstanding showing here from the future of our sport. Looking for one more here with Dallas Cavey and Big Bills. Nine, 6, 3J, Big Bills, Dallas Cavey, all for love, TM Cattle, BS Cattle. Great sale last night. Speaking about getting into our sport, great opportunity last night to get you a fantastic up-and-coming superstar from the BS Cattle sale last night here in Amarillo. 963J, Big Bills, is next to go. Your Hocus Pocus on the top side, Bruiser on the bottom side. Big Bills, bred to buck. Cannot wait to watch your Junior for Charity come down to Las Vegas. 2 outs in Las Vegas at the finals to crown our Junior for Charity world champion. It was a year ago in this building. We were crowning our Junior for Charity champion a year ago. Now they got the opportunity to come to the Bright Lights of Las Vegas and South Point with 2 outs for their Bulls. Less than 2 months from now. Hip tag 27963J, Big Bills, Dallas Cavey. Nine, 6, 3J, Big Bills out and around to the right. Going to be an 86-32, 86-32. To finish things off here at our Junior for Charity, folks, how about it for all of our up-and-coming superstars? There's your Cooper Tires leaderboard. Number 1 spot going to be the Texas Twister at 89.92. No Cigarette Burns with another 89.60. Mr. Ridiculous, 88.96. The Emperor at 88.88. Motley Crue with an 88.80. Shake and Bake with an 88.48, getting inside the top 10. Chop Show with an 88.32. Dozer, 88.16. 110 with an 87.92. And Intoxicated going to round out our top 10 with an 87.20. As we head on down now to our arena for our award ceremony, congratulations to your number 1 cowgirl, Peyton Hilton, and 16 Texas Twister with an 89.92. Well, congratulations again to all of our Junior for Charity contestants here this morning. Looking forward to seeing how things play out as the season continues to develop and work our way to Las Vegas and crowning our 2023 world champion. Well, we're going to drag the arena now before we get things ready to roll here in our Cowgirls. So as soon as we get the arena dragged and ready to roll, we're going to come back to hip tag number 28.
Bucking Stock News, the leading media outlet for the bucking stock world. Ranch tours, live event broadcast, podcast channel with over 40 episodes, including special guests such as Chad Berger, Monty Sanford, Cord McCoy, Don Kish, Jay Doherty, and much more. Video highlights as well as weekly articles featuring programs, sires, dams, inside the bullpens, standing shuffles, breaking news, and more. Check it out on social media, Bucking Stock News.
I'm Cody Webster, a 10-time NFR bullfighter. When I'm on the road 240 days a year, one thing I can't have is someone calling and telling me my cows are out. That's why I choose quality products from OK brand fencing. It's rugged, it's quality, it's durable, it's American made, family owned, and it's been in the business since 1979. OK brand, the brand of trust.
The cowboy hat is the most iconic symbol of the Western way of life in the world. And only one hat can live up to the standard of style, quality, and durability required by such a beloved symbol. American hats are made by hand in Bowie, Texas, and have been the ultimate standard since 1915.
It's your Uncle Cooper. Truck owners who run Cooper AT3s are some of the most dutiful people I know. Even if that duty is to haul a load of this stuff. It's not glamorous, but it's their duty nonetheless. So if you and your truck are constantly tackling the regular duties of the day, go with a tire that can handle them all. Oh, man. I stepped in it. Go with the Coopers. Cooper.
Welcome back, folks, here to day number 1 of your ABBI Amarillo. What a great way to start the weekend off right here, our junior fraternity. Peyton Hilton throwing down an 89-92, a 16 Texas Twister to be crowned our first champion of the weekend as we get things set and ready to roll into our cowgirl here in just a moment. And again, another set of great bulls right here as we got 24 cowgirls that have brought the heat here to town here in Amarillo. We're just moments away, folks, for those of you tuning in live, getting ready to watch the cowgirl here in Amarillo. As the bull's starting to get low, they're going to start things off with a left-hand delivery. Hip tag number 28 will get us started in our Cowgirl fraternity. This is 2162, Blonde Bomber, Austin Rodeo Ranch. Lonnie Austin will start things off for us here in the Cowgirl fraternity. Great weekend from beginning to end as we've already crowned one champion in our juniors, looking to do another one here in our Cowgirl. We'll have our open fraternity right after this, our No Bull Left Behind series as well. But this afternoon, 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, make sure to tune back in live as we have got some great Derby bulls that'll be getting ready to roll as the Bull Riders are heading into town, our final event before Derby World Championship.
What a way to start the Cowgirl fraternity. Blonde Bomber, Amy Austin and the Austin Rodeo Ranch. 89.60, 89.60.
Nicely done, Lonnie Austin, Austin Rodeo Ranch, the Blonde Bomber. Big and strong up and down around the corner, an 89.60. A great way to start things off in our Cowgirl fraternity. A year from now, that bull is going to be a handful for a rider. As we go to hip tag number 29, bull branded J740, Rafiki. JR Ranch, Vicente Buchan, Laughter, S4, Circle S. J740, Rafiki.
Rafiki, a hard-twisted grandson, hard-twisted and past American Heritage Champion. Out of a McGuire female, Clinton Paul McGuire, Southeast Texas. Hip tag 29 in the second bull in the Cowgirl competition.
Beautiful Kelly Slover buckles for our champions here this weekend. Thank you to Kelly Slover for beautiful hardware all year long here in the ABBI.
24 total Cowgirl entries, plus a couple, I believe.
J740 Rafiki is the OK Brand scoreboard. 65-52. 65-52. Takes us to hip tag number 30. 101 Uno, Carthel Cattle Company. Well, right now, 101 Uno sitting number 13 in the point standings. Looking to have another big time out here in Amarillo. The Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new dart buck and shoot. .101 Uno, Carthel Cattle Company.
This is as close to home field advantage as it's going to get for Carthel Cattle Company and Uno, the straight jacket son, out of a Hotel California daughter. As our pro officials unfortunately are giving us a thumbs down for Uno. As you watch on the replay right there, he went all the way down to stop momentum. That is the result.
So a tough out here for 101 Uno. Looking forward to seeing him come back and do it again here later in the season as we take things to hip tag number 31. Bull branded 131J South Coast Mobster, G&K Cattle, Windrock, Caitlin Farmer. Brings us the next one. Well, we started things off with a bang here in our Cowgirl. Right out the gate an 89.60 from the Blonde Bomber and Lonnie Austin. Looking for big things right here. Hip tag 31, 131J South Coast Mobster. Folks, make sure to improve your herd with Two Bulls Pro Performance Feed. The De-Stress Plus and more from Two Bulls.
Caitlin Farmer and the South Coast Mobster, the number 10 ranked bull in the Cowgirls Futurity World Standings. And the U28 grandson. 87.12, 87.12.
Good looking Plumber Bull, 131J South Coast Mobster. Caitlin Farmer with an 87.12. Going to put him in the number 2 spot here early on in the Cowgirl Futurity as we go to hip tag number 32. 109 KR Charcoal. Tanya Harbin, Night Ranch. Next to go here in the Cooper Tires, Two Bulls new Darbuck and Shoot. Thank you to Pendleton Whiskey. Make sure to make it a Western tradition and make it a Pendleton. 109 KR Charcoal. Tanya Harbin, Night Ranch is where we're at. Hip tag number 32. If you're following us along, watching us live around the world, welcome here to the Amarillo National Center in the Cowgirl Futurity.
Here's a Georgia bull. And the Night Ranch, hauled out here by Checkered Flag Land and Cattle Company of North Carolina. Charcoal making his way to Amarillo off an event win in Ohio 2 weeks ago. And the judges say 87.60 today for Charcoal, 87.60.
We still have a lot of great Cowgirls to go, but right now at 87.60, going to put Charcoal in the number 2 spot. As we go to hip tag number 33, this is Y1 Tigger. Katie Hildebrand, Checkered Flag. Y1 Tigger. Be our next bull to go. Thank you to Cryogen. Cryogen continues to be a great partner here at the ABBI. Make sure to support them back with Cryogen. Y1 Tigger, Katie Hildebrand, Checkered Flag.
Yeah, Tigger wanted to do it. Finishes strong, just took him a few jumps to get there. Katie Hildebrand and Checkered Flag Land and Cattle Company, another East Coast bull. They're making the trip to Amarillo, 75.10.
That'll take us down now to hip tag 34. CMC 18 Dust Storm, Sarah McCoy, McCoy Rodeo, Lavelle, Punk, and Rondowski. Sarah McCoy on the flank.
Here's a bruiser grandson sired by Vortex and out of a Slim's Ghost daughter. Slim's Ghost, a clone of the 97 PBR World Champion Panhandle Slim. Cooper Tires, Two Bulls, and New Dart Buck and Shoot, Sarah McCoy in the Dust Storm.
Dust Storm and Sarah McCoy. And the OK brand scoreboard, an 8504, 8504 for Dust Storm and Sarah McCoy. Gonna stick with the McCoy trailer, gonna go to hip tag number 35. This is CMC 133, the Hondo. Sarah McCoy, Blake Cody, Bob Coker. Sticking here in the Cooper Tires, Two Bulls, New Dart, Buck and Shoot. Again, looking to challenge the Blonde Bomber. None has been better than the first bull out here in the Cowgirl Futurity. An 89.60 kicked things off for us with Lonnie Austin and the Blonde Bomber.
Here's one of very few 716 Outlaw sons.
CMC 133, the Hondo. Sarah McCoy. And an 81.28, going to be 81.28. Hip tag number 36 is where we're at now. This is CMC 124, Free Willy. Sarah McCoy, McCoy Rodeo, Lavelle, Radowski, Punk.
Hip tag 36, Free Willy, a Western Skies son. I was on the McCoy truck for quite a while. Out of a Copenhagen Wild Thing daughter. Hip tag 36. As Cody said earlier, 89.60 atop the leaderboard.
CMC 124, Free Willy. Right here in the gate around to the left. Sarah McCoy, McCoy Rodeo, Lavelle, Radowski, and Punk. OK, brand scoreboard. Judges scores coming in with an 83.20. Going to be an 83.20 for Free Willy. Takes us to hip tag number 37 now. Bull branded 128, looking for trouble. K. Janes, Hilton Bull Company. Brings us the next one. Going to roll up one of the Pro Vantage Kimes Range Flying W Livestock Equipment Buck and Shoot. K. Janes, Hilton Bull Company, 128, looking for trouble.
Looking for trouble. Sired by Tolis 507, Deplorable, which is a Foo Fighter son. Out of a Jones female on the dam side, Kay Janes on the flank. Kay Janes and Hilton Bull Company. Hilton Bull Company and crew. One victory already this morning in the junior fraternity.
.128 looking for trouble. Kay Janes, Hilton Bull Company. Good, solid out right here. Looking to get right there in the mix. 87.60. 87.60. Going to put him in the number 2-3 split. Going to put a number 2-3 split right here for looking for trouble. Kay Janes, Hilton Bull Company. Hip tag number 38 is where we're going to roll. This is Bull branded 62, Hell or High Water. Jim and Shannon Barr, Double K Cattle Company. Hell or High Water. Sitting at number 4 in the point standings, but number 2 in money won. Been a great season for Hell or High Water. Jim, Shannon Barr, Double K Cattle Company looking to finish things off strong as we work our way to Las Vegas.
Hell or High Water was a bull we saw last year in his yearling competition days. As solid as the day is long, following the same tracks. His 2-year-old year, Shannon Barr on the flank, hip tag 38, Hell or High Water. A great finish for the Blue Roan and Shannon Barr. Double K Cattle Company, OK brand scoreboard. 87.68, 87.68.
And an 87.68 for Hell or High Water. Going to put him in the number 2 spot right now. Good looking bull right there. Jim and Shannon Barr, Double K Cattle Company, got themselves a good one with an 87.68. Going to go to the number 2 spot right now for your number 4 bull in the world. Hell or High Water. Great job from our bull shagger, TJ Roberts, right there showing some patience. There's your Cooper Tires leaderboard. Right there at the top, 89.60 from the Blonde Bomber. Now number 2, 87.68, Hell or High Water. Third, 4 split, KR Charcoal looking for trouble with 87.60. In the number 5 spot, South Coast Mobster with an 87.12. Is our top 5 at the moment as we continue to work our way down here in the Cowgirl Fraternity. A lot of great bulls still yet to go, like this one right here from hip tag number 39, 19J Taco Tuesday. Platinum, Big Shot Rodeo, 6 Bar C, and Sarah Shot.
Sarah Shot and Big Shot Rodeo making the trip from Utah here today in the Hustler Grandson Taco Tuesday. Teaming up with Platinum and 6 Bar C. That is the Cox family of Western Oklahoma. And they do have a yearling sale coming up at our next event in Duncan, Oklahoma. 62 yearling bulls. That was hip tag 39, 19J Taco Tuesday. A solid outing here this morning as we await the numbers. 87.68, 87.68.
So we are back-to-back 87.68s and another one going to get in there in the number 2-3 split right now. Nicely done, 19J Taco Tuesday. Sarah Shot with an 87.68. Takes us to hip tag number 40 now. This is 21 Bar 20, Red Wine. M. Rafter E. and Shannon Mitchell. Red Wine having a great season as well, sitting number 7 right now in the point standings, 6 in the money standings. As we are creeping our way to crowning a world champion. Red Wine not far out, so big opportunity right here for the M. Rafter E and Shannon Mitchell Bucking Bull.
16 outs in the 2023 regular season. As we near the end, trying to qualify to the World Finals, $8,103 in season earnings for Red Wine. I'll see 2 bulls back-to-back for Shannon Mitchell and M. Rafter E. Red Wine, a paternal brother to the world champ, Whoopah. As you watch the complete Metal Buildings replay, he turns and goes fully back inside the buck and shoot, kind of hips himself, steps ahead and back right. A lot going on in that 4 seconds. 69.76 the score.
Well, a tough one here today for Red Wine, a 69.76. But again, been a great season. Looking for more here throughout the season. We get closer to Vegas here for Red Wine. And hip tag number 41 is now where we're going to head with Bull branded 151 Showdown. M. Rafter E, Shannon Mitchell will get things started for us over here on our right-hand delivery buck and shoots. You got to go all the way back to the first cowgirl out, though, to find your number 1, the Blonde Bomber, 89.60 with a demanding lead at the moment.
Showdown, the next bull to go. We saw in the open division earlier on this year, he has 6 outs in the cowgirl division, which is the minimum number to be in contention for a world title and year-end bonuses. Of those 6 outs, he's picked up 5 top 5 finishes. Since Sam handed over the duties to Shannon Mitchell, his wife, M. Rafter E, in the showdown, another Hunt You Down, Son. With season earnings closing in on $30,000. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, and Yeti Buck and Shoot is where we are at. And the Hunt You Down, Son, going to have a great trip here this morning. A hip tag 41 as we await the numbers to see where they're going to put him at. At 89.60, still atop the leaderboard. I believe the number 2 position, 88 even, 88 points.
Well, things are heating up here in our Cowgirl for Charity. 151 Showdown, throwing down an 88 even. Shannon Mitchell, M. Rafter E, an outstanding trip right there to put him in the number 2 spot right now as we continue to work through our Cowgirl for Charity. And look who's up next as we take things down to hip tag number 42. This is Bull branded 42, Fire Away, Jim and Shannon Barr, Double K Cattle Company. Right here, right now, your number 1 bull in the standings in the points, 42, Fire Away.
17 outs this season, $11,130 picked up in cowgirl earnings. As Cody said, the number 1 ranked bull in the cowgirls world standings. Jim and Shannon Barr, Double K Cattle Company.
Looking to crack 90 for our first time today. Let's do it.
42, fire away. There's one thing about that bull. He's a little tough to get out clean. Today, flawless.
Gassing it around to the right. 88.72. 88.72. We've got a new number 2, and it's your number 1 bull in the world. 42, fire away. As you go to the Cooper Tires leaderboard, there it is. Going to change things up. You still got the Blonde Bomber at the top with an 89.60. Fire away in 88.72. Showdown 88 even. 4th, 5th split with Hell or High Water and Taco Tuesday at an 87.68. Charcoal looking for trouble. South Coast Mobster, Dust Storm, and Free Willy rounding out our top 10 of the Cooper Tires leaderboard. Kids, if we could get you to come down off the fence there, please. Kids, if we could get you to come down off the fence there. You never know what might happen to these young 2-year-olds, so kids, please clear the fence. Hip tag number 43, we're going to go to Bull Branded 101, Promised Land. K. Janes, Hilton Bull Company is where we're at. Hilton Bull Company already been crowned a champion here this morning in our Junior Futurity. Love to do it right here. K. Janes, Hilton Bull Company, and our Cowgirl Futurity with 101 Promised Land. Complete Metal Buildings, bringing us our replay and supplying and erecting pre-engineered metal buildings at its finest. Thank you so much to Complete Metal Buildings.
The Promised Land, K. Janes and Hilton Bull Company, Lifting Lives grandson. Hip tag 43 in the Promised Land. As we watch the replay, it wads up in the front just a little bit, but comes out clean. 88 even, 88 points.
In the Promised Land, and K. Jane's going to get them right in the mix. Rodeo looking Black Bull going to put it on him here today for 88 points. Hip tag number 44 is where we're going to go now. This is CMC 132 Cliff. Sarah McCoy, McCoy Rodeo, Yellowstone Bulls. Brings us the next one. CMC 132 Cliff and Sarah McCoy. Folks, make sure to get your reservations now. No sense in waiting. The South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa is where it's all going to go down. The middle of October, the 16th or the 21st, is where you're going to want to be, so make sure to reach out to South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. Make your reservations now for the ABBI World Finals.
Hip tag 44, 132 Cliff, McCoy Rodeo, and Yellowstone Bulls. I believe Katie Perschbacher on the flank for the Viper Son out of a Come On Baby. McCoy female on the dam side. Saw this bull about a week and a half ago. Tried to buck. Jumps a gate and lots going on there. Just not able to find his spot.
In a 61.04, 61.04. Going to roll them up to hip tag 45, CMC 147, Dirty Mike. McCoy Rodeo, Wolf Cattle Company. Sarah McCoy. Cryogen Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti Buck and Shoot is where we're at here in the Amarillo National Center.
Sarah McCoy back on the flank for Dirty Mike. McCoy Rodeo, Wolf Cattle Company. And the son of the two-time world champion riding solo out of a Vortex daughter. Seen one or two Vortex sons here today. Now this one out of a daughter of Vortex. McCoy Rodeo, Wolf Cattle, and Dirty Mike.
Getting things set, Sarah McCoy and Dirty Mike. Dirty Mike going to find his spot around to the right. McCoy Rodeo Wolf Cattle Company, 81.28, 81.28. That'll take us down to hip tag 46. This is bull branded 181. Windsor, Sarah McCoy, McCoy Rodeo, Cammie Heath. .181 Windsor, Sarah McCoy, McCoy Rodeo, Cammie Heath. 85-80, 85-80. The big strong plumber bull, Windsor, and Sarah McCoy. Hip tag 47 here in the right-hand delivery is where we're at. This is going to be bull branded 60/1 Wild Country. Big Shot Rodeo, Naylor Brothers, 6-bar C, Sarah Shot. Now Wild Country right now sitting number 2 in the point standings, number 3 in the money standings. So a great chance right now for Wild Country and Sarah Shot.
Wild Country, 3 Cowgirl event wins this season. Sired by Sitting Sideways, a Bob Wilfong raised bull out of an Aviator daughter, going back to Crosswired in the grade 255, 152 female on the maternal side. Wild Country making a push. Definitely in the conversation for the world title at the end of the season. Big Shot Rodeo, Naylor Brothers, 6-bar C, and Sarah Shot. Wild Country.
Is right now your number 1 bull in the point standings for the season. Fired away was 88.72. Now it is Wild Country's turn to come back, throw down another big out right here, keep pace, close the gap on the world number 1.
Wild Country. Hip tag 47. He felt the pressure and capitalized. 90.16 to the top of the leaderboard. 90.16.
Our first bull of the day to crack the 90 barrier, and it's the number 2 bull in the world in the Cowgirl Futurity, Wild Country. Big time out right there as you go to your Cooper Tires leaderboard. There it is, your new leader, Wild Country, the 90-16. Blonde Bomber with an 89.60. Fire Away with an 88.72 and a 4/5 split with 88 even. Promised Land and Showdown. Folks, it is going to get good as we work our way to Las Vegas in the 2023 ABBI World Finals. We have got ourselves a heavyweight matchup, and it is going down right now. Wild Country with a 90.16 big-time day here today.
Let's keep it rolling. Hip tag 48. Barthold, 6-bar C, and Kennedy Shot. 68J, Buck Owens. The Buck Norris son out of a Margie Time daughter. This bull's had a great cowgirl season as well. We're going to roll him to the Myogen OK brand fencing products and Bucking Bull Pro buck and shoot. A shout out to Lance Bloyd and Bucking Bull Pro for providing the dummies for all of our ABBI events all season long.
$68J, Buck Owens, Kennedy Shot. And Buck Owens with an 87.92. Good, great, solid out right here. 87.92, 68J, Buck Owens, and Kennedy Shot, 87.92. Hip tag number 49, bull branded 161 Nightcap, McCoy Rodeo, Kevin Graber. So where we're at, Sarah McCoy on the flank, 161 Nightcap. Another bull right here, sired out of 51 Viper. I'm a Gangster, Lostro, daughter on the bottom side. 161 Nightcap, McCoy Rodeo, Kevin Graber, and Sarah McCoy. $161 Nightcap right here in the gate. Gotta love seeing hit his head just a little bit right in there, but kept things going, kept cranking it back, turned it up a notch around to the right. 161 Nightcap, Sarah McCoy with an 86.48, 86.48. Gonna go to hip tag number 50, 35J Bard, Time Bomb, Michelle Flynn, DNH, and Flynn.
Time Bomb, a son, a past World Finals event champion, Cherry Bomb, by Show Kitty, and out of a Bruiser daughter, back out of the great, great female 986W.
We are 5 outs away from crowning our next champion here in Amarillo. 5 outs away from a drag as well. Right now, Michelle Flynn and Time Bomb. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti Buck and Shoot. Michelle Flynn and the Time Bomb.
That bull's wadded up in the front of the buck and shoot. They're trying to get him to scoop back to ensure a clean start. As we've saw in a few bulls in the past, bobble leaving the buck and shoot, and it's over. Time Time Bomb, Michelle Flynn, D&H, and Flynn Cattle Company.
$35J Bar, Time Bomb. 58.50. That'll move us on down now to hip tag number 51 and our 2022 World Champion Stacy Addison here in the Cowgirl Fraternity. This is 182J Plowboy. Is the bull they brought here to town. Plowboy sitting number 3 in the point standings. We just watched number 1 and number 2 have big timeouts here today with the number 2 bull in the world, Wild Country, going to the number 1 spot with a 90.16. It is Plowboy's turn to come back and keep pace.
Plowboy over $15,000 in 2023 season earnings. He's got 4 event wins under his belt this season, but 3 of them have came the last 3 times we've seen this bull go. Tommy Julian, Stacy Addison, and Plowboy, the number 3 ranked bull in the Cowgirl Fraternity World Standings, and the number 2 ranked bull currently atop the leaderboard, 90.16 in Wild Country. This is Plowboy and Stacy Addison.
Folks, we have got a big-time race in the Cowgirl Fraternity as we work our way to Las Vegas. 182J Plowboy, Stacy Addison with an 88.96. 88.96, another great out here for the number 3 bull in the world, Plowboy. It's the top 3 bulls in the world having great showings here today. Folks, we're going to skip on down now. This is going to be hip tag number 119, 12 Legit Gangster. So for those of you following us, we're on hip tag 119, 12 Legit Gangster.
Copenhagen Bucking Bulls and Tammy Spence. Legit Gangster, a gangster party son out of a 2 legit party girl female. This one raised in Colorado by the world champion bull rider Cody Lostro. And Tammy Spence on the flank. 3 bulls remain in our Cowgirls competition.
Remember, ladies, don't go far. We will have our awards presentation immediately following our Cowgirl Fraternity and go into a drag before we start our open.
I will say one thing, that is a specimen. Legit Gangster, Copenhagen Bucking Bulls, and Tammy Spence. Going to start to the right, shoot ahead, and back to the left. 80.90 in competition today, 80.90.
Tammy Spence, 12 Legit Gangster. Got him looking good and built. Well, that'll take us down now. For those of you following us here in the day sheet, this is going to be hip tag number 120. 25J Dominic is where we're at. Copenhagen Bucking Bulls, Tammy Spence, bringing us the next one. 25J Dominic.
Sired by 827F Domino by Lollipop out of a Page female. On the dam side, Copenhagen and Tammy Spence once again. Todd on video duty here this morning.
The Cryogen Complete Metal Buildings Yeti Buck and Shoot is where we're headed. But for those of you here in Amarillo or watching us live around the world, you have watched these Cowgirl Futurity show out here today, watching the number 1, 2, and 3 bulls in the world, all 3 of which with big outs, but none better than 60/1 Wild Country and Sarah Schott. Currently sitting number 2 in the world, but number 1 on the day, as things are going to start to really heat up here in the back stretch of the 2023 season. We head our way to Las Vegas. A lot of great events still yet to come, including Duncan, Oklahoma, just a couple weeks from now. But right here, right now, Tammy Spence brings us the next one. 25J Dominic.
As you watch a replay, a big kick and around the left of the right-hand deliveries. The hip tag 120, the Cowgirls Futurity and Noble left behind series 87.12, 87.12 for Dominic.
$87.12 for Dominic. Tammy Spence. That'll take us down to the final Cowgirl of the day here in the Cowgirl Futurity. This is going to take us over to hip tag number 111, left-hand delivery. This is bull branded 371 Marmaduke. Windrock J&K Cattle. Caitlin Farmer bringing us the Marmaduke, our final Cowgirl of the day.
Here's a Slim's Ghost Son, another one with the genetics of the clone of Panhandle Slim and out of an '06 high wire daughter, which was a full sibling to the Classic World Champion Crosswired. This bull's been steady, solid this season. Cooper tires, 2 bulls, performance, supplement, and new dart buck and shoot on left-hand deliveries. This is our final Cowgirl of the day. We will crown our champion inside the arena right after this bull, then we'll drag and kick off our 10,000 added Open Futurity.
Caitlin Farmer, 371 Marmaduke. We started things off in a big way with the Blonde Bomber here in the Cowgirl Futurity. Looking to finish them off the same way with Marmaduke and Caitlin Farmer. A 90.16, though, from Wild Country. Had a huge out today to go to the number 1 spot. Sarah Schott, Wild Country, sitting number 1. Well, that'll be our final out here in the Cowgirl Futurity. Marmaduke going to come in with an 84.80, 84.80 for Caitlin and Marmaduke. Well, that's going to do it for our Cowgirl Futurity. There's your official results. In 10-11 is Charcoal with an 87.60. 8th and 9th, Hell or High Water. Taco Tuesday with an 87.68. In 7th is Buck Owens with an 87.92. 5th, 6th split, Promised Land and Showdown with 88 even. In your top 4, Fire Away, 88.72. In the number 3 spot, Plowboy with an 88.96. In the number 2 spot, the Blonde Bomber with an 89.60. But your champion at the ABBI Amarillo is Wild Country and Sarah Schott with a 90.16. A 90.16 for the number 2 bull in the world is going to be number 1 in Amarillo. Well, folks, make sure to stay tuned in with us. We're going to come right back after the drag with our Open Futurity and keep things rolling to crown our 3rd champion of the weekend.
Well, I'm running like my hair is on fire, and I don't intend to stop even when my legs grow tired. And I got a message from Colorado straight from Texas. Captured most of me, just let me be.
When performance is what you need, look no further than ProVantage Animal Health. Our products are engineered to bring out the best in your animal athletes, containing only all-natural vitamin and mineral ingredients. Our products are powered by the industry-leading Pro V3 Performance Blend, increasing nutrient absorption, supercharging the immune system, and reducing stress levels. ProVantage will help your animals perform at the top level of their game. Find out about the ProVantage Advantage and locate a dealer near you at ProVantageAnimalHealth.com.
Built for comfort and made to last. Welcome home to Cobb's Ranch.
The road to the ABBI's $1 million futurity starts now. Here's your chance to battle with the best futurity bulls in the world, all vying to advance to the finals in May 2024 to compete for a guaranteed $1 million purse and $250,000 to the winner. This is the richest event in ABBI history, and you could win it all. Log on to AmericanBuckingBull.com to find out more about the ABBI $1 million futurity.
Bucking Stock News, the leading media outlet for the bucking stock world. Ranch tours, live event broadcasts, podcast channel with over 40 episodes, including special guests such as Chad Berger, Monty Sanford, Cord McCoy, Don Kish, Jay Doherty, and much more. Video highlights as well as weekly articles featuring programs, sires, dams, inside the bullpen, standing shuffles, breaking news, and more. Check it out on social media, Bucking Stock News.
I'm Cody Webster, a 10-time NFR bullfighter. When I'm on the road 240 days a year, one thing I can't have is someone calling and telling me my cows are out. That's why I choose quality products from OK brand fencing. It's rugged, it's quality, it's durable, it's American made, family owned, and it's been in the business since 1979. OK brand, the brand of trust.
The cowboy hat is the most iconic symbol of the Western way of life in the world. And only one hat can live up to the standard of style, quality, and durability required by such a beloved symbol. American hats are made by hand in Bowie, Texas, and have been the ultimate standard since 1915.
It's your Uncle Cooper. Truck owners who run Cooper AT3s are some of the most dutiful people I know. Even if that duty is to haul a load of this stuff. It's not glamorous, but it's their duty nonetheless. So if you and your truck are constantly tackling the regular duties of the day, go with a tire that can handle them all. Oh, man. I stepped in it. Go with the Coopers. Cooper.
Well, I'm running like my hair's on fire, and I don't intend to stop even when my legs grow tired. And I got a message from Colorado straight from Texas, captured most of me, just let me be.
Welcome back here to Amarillo as we get things set and ready to go here in our Open Futurity. We have started things off in a big way in our Junior Futurity and our Cowgirl Futurity, just crowning our second champion. Congratulations again to Share a Shot Wild Country. As we get things ready to go, 10,000 added Open Futurity, and it all kicks off right here, right now, as we look to crown our third champion of the weekend here in the Open. Again, folks, if you're getting ready to head to Las Vegas for the World Finals, October 16th through the 21st, make sure to get with the South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. Get your rooms reserved as they're going fast. It's going to be another amazing World Finals here with the American Bucking Bull. But as we look to get our bulls loaded here in the Open Futurity, it is stacked. Some of the best 2-year-olds in the world are right here in Amarillo getting ready to roll, as I believe we got 59 2-year-olds here in the Open. And again, don't forget, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time here this afternoon. We only have one Derby event left, and it all goes down right here this afternoon before the Derby World Finals in Fort Worth, Texas, just a couple weeks from now. So big time opportunity, big time pressure with only one out left going into the World Finals in Fort Worth for our 3-year-olds here this afternoon. Make sure to tune back in, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. Well, our Open Futurity is going to kick things off in a big way, and I'm talking in a huge way with the number 1 bull in the world is going to be the first one out. This is going to be 17 Rachel's Pet, hip tag number 52. Jack and Dot Verbois, Dean, and Rachel Wilson. Going to get things started here with Rachel's Pet. Number 1 in the points, number 2 in the money won, knocking on the door of almost $160,000 won on the 2023 season, and we're not even into September yet. So for those of you that are on the fence thinking if you want to get into the buck and bull industry or not, right here is a great example. Here in our open futurity, almost $160,000 won, and we're not even into September. 17, Rachel's Pet. Dean Wilson on the flank. All right, looking to start things off where we left off at the Cowgirl with another big timeout right out the gate. Rachel's Pet, your number 1 open futurity bull in the world. Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new dart buck and shoot. Kind of looking to the inside right here in the back of that buck and shoot, looking to get things set, have a good clean out. $17, Rachel's Pet. Jack and Don Verbois, Dean and Rachel Wilson, an 88-24, 88-24 for Rachel's Pet. Another good solid out. You can kind of see him kind of kick the back of that buck and shoot right there. Maybe made him go out just a little bit farther than normal. 17, Rachel's Pet, another good solid out with an 88-24 and a great way to start things off here in Open Futurities to take things down to hip tag number 53. Now this is 07J. LFCC 07J and Dean Wilson. Folks, make sure to go with the Coopers. You will not regret it. Cooper Tires continues to be a great partner here at the ABBI, great supporter of rodeo and Western sports. Bull riding alike, thank you to Cooper Tires. '07J and Dean Wilson. Going to catch himself right there around the corner. Kind of slipped a hoof a little bit, but great job keeping his feet. Going to be a 68-64, 68-64. We're going to go down now to the Martinez Buck and Bull trailer. This is hip tag 54, 108 Fast Life. .108 Fast Life. Martinez Buck and Bulls. Edward Martinez. Well, with two out, the early lead is 88-24 by Rachel's Pet, your number one bull in the world. Fast Life, Martinez Buck and Bulls. Next opportunity to challenge that number one spot. 10,000 added open for charity. Your No Bull Left Behind series. Less than 2 months away from Las Vegas in the World Finals. And Fast Life going to be right here in the gate. Round to the left, looking good. 108 Fast Life with an 86.40. Going to go 86.40 for the Martinez Bucking Bull. 108 Fast Life. Hip tag number 55 is where we're at now. This is going to be bull branded 180 Floki. Bar 7 Bucking Bulls. Richard Patillo brings us 180 Floki. Next bull to go here in the Open Futurity. Going to roll him up onto the Pro Vantage Kimes Ranch Flying W Livestock Equipment Buck and Shoot. Thank you again to Flying W Livestock Equipment. Make sure that your bull business is as clean and efficient as possible when you're handling your cattle. You can do just that with Flying W Livestock Equipment. Doesn't get any better than Flying W. 180 Floki, Bar 7 Bucking Bulls, Richard Patillo. .180 Floki out of a Surefire Sun. Bar 7 Bucking Bulls. $79.20, $79.20 for Floki. Hip tag number 56 is bull branded 816. This is Bad Bob from Hilton Bull Company. Josh Hilton. Right now, Bad Bob sitting number 11 in the point standings. As your Open Futurity, as competitive as it gets here in the bull competition world, sitting number 11 in the world, 816 Bad Bob. Gives you a great example of some of the bull power that we're going to see right here with hip tag 56. 816 Bad Bob. Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new dart buck and shoot. If you're looking to get into the buck and bull world, start things off right. You're going to want to get yourself a Buck and Bull Pro dummy. No better option. Bad Bob's going to wind it up, gas it around the corner. 816 Bad Bob, Hilton Bull Company. OK Brand scoreboard. 88-88. There's your new number 1 here early on in the Open. And 88-88 and Hilton Bull Company is back on top with 816 Bad Bob. Well, then 88-88 at first, and 88-24 in second, and 86-40 in third, and we're on hip tag number 57. Look who it is. It's 151 Buck Biden. Buck and Fun Group, Hilton Bull Company. One of the most successful bucking bulls in the 2023 season. Number 6 in the point standings, number 3 in the money standings, and your champion from the American Heritage. 151 Buck Biden, the Buck and Fun Group, Hilton Bull Company. Big opportunity right here for fireworks early on in the Open Futurity. $88-88 in the number 1 spot. $151 Buck Biden. Pretty Dan honky right there in the gate around to the left. There it is. You knew it was coming. 90.24. 90.24. And 151, Buck Biden does it again on a big stage. As you go to your Cooper Tires leaderboard, there's your highest marked bull of the day so far in any class. It's Buck Biden with a 90.24. Bad Bob with an 88.88. Rachel's Pet with an 88.24. That's 1, 2, and 3. But as their number 6 bull in the world in the point standings, Buck Biden jumping out here to a big lead with a 90.24 is going to turn things up a notch and get awfully close, creeping in that world standings. Well, they're going to roll to hip tag number 58, 43J Chuck Buck Duck from Ace in the Hole Bulls, Buck and D&H. HD Page, 43J. Chuck, Buck, Duck, Ace in the Hole Bulls, Buck, and D&H. Pretty rank around the corner, 88.48. Another big-time trip here in the Open Futurity, 88.48 to put Chuck, Buck, Duck right there in the mix. So go to hip tag 59. Going to stick with the Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle Company trailer. This is J9 Yahoo. J9 Yahoo will be next to go. Another great bull out of Magic Maker. Folks, for your next drink, make sure to make it a Pendleton as the Cowboy Club looks like it is open for business, so make sure to get yourself a true Western tradition and make it a Pendleton. Thank you to Pendleton Whiskey for all they do here at the ABBI and Western Sports. A 90.24 from Buck Biden in the number 1 spot. Buck and Fun Group, Hilton Bull Company. Setting the pace here early on in the Open Futurity, 10,000 added. J9 Yahoo, Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle. Next to go. Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new dart. Buck and shoot is where we're at. J9 Yahoo, Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle. 78.80, 78.80 for Yahoo. Gonna roll down now. That'll take us to hip tag number 60. 104J Coach is their bull. More Cattle, Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle, HD Page. Out of a Bruiser Daughter, 104J Coach. Next bull to go to challenge the number 1 spot of 90.24. Can we be 90 and a quarter? Go to the number 1 spot here in Amarillo. Well now, 104J Coach, more cattle, Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle. 91.52, 91.52. HD Page, more Buck and D&H Cattle with the coach. Going to go to the number 1 spot. That was a big time out right there as you go to a complete metal buildings replay. Right there, that bull was hitting on all 5 cylinders here in the judging requirements. 91.52, an outstanding trip from an exceptional animal athlete right there. 104J Coach, your new number 1 bull. Now we're talking. The party is heating up in Amarillo's. We're on to hip tag number 61, 021J Big Man. More cattle, buck cattle, D&H cattle. See if Big Man can match what his traveling partner just did, throwing down a 91.52. Look out. 021J Big Man. More cattle, buck cattle, D&H cattle. 89.92, 89.92. Another exceptional buck and bull right here. Going to be right there in the mix in 89.92 for Big Man. It'll take us to hip tag 62 now. This is J2 Reality Check. Bull Team, Lone Star, D&H Cattle, HD Page. A bull out of the great smooth operator. Showtime daughter on the bottom side. With a 91.52 at the top of the leaderboard. Reality Check will be next to go. Thank you again to New Dart, providing excellent quality and care for your animals. Make sure to utilize New Dart for your remote injections. Thank you to New Dart. There are few things better in this world than ranked bucking bulls, and you are seeing them on full display here in Amarillo. A little bit of a tough start here for Reality Check, though. The scores are coming in. 57-12, 57-12. We're going to roll to hip tag 63. This is 187 Rougarou. Lone Star, Bull Team, D&H, Court Richardson on the flank. Richards on the flank, excuse me. 187 Rougarou. A son of the great Y16 Brutus. Well, now here in the Open Futurity, we are just getting things started. We've already got 2 bulls that have cracked 90 with a 91.52 from 104J Coat. We're going to roll down to hip tag number 64, bull branded 45 bar J2, all magic. This is Bob and Jerry Adams, TM Cattle, BS Cattle Company. Brandon Stewart on the flank as we go to the right-hand delivery buck and shoot, Cryogen. Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti buck and shoot. All magic, sitting number 4 in the world in the point standings. Number 6 in Money One. With almost $80,000 on the year accumulated for All Magic. Bob and Jerry Adams, TM Cattle, BS Cattle Company. We're going to have a thumbs up from the judges. Awfully athletic buck and bull right there to keep his feet, pick things back up. Unfortunately, going to have that bommel for 45-J2 All Magic. Bob and Jerry Adams, TM Cattle, BS Cattle Company got themselves a good one. Going to be an 82.08 here today, an 82.08 here today. I believe that'll take things back over now to hip tag number 63, I believe. This is 187 Rougarou, Lone Star, Bull Team, and D&H. Check that. Going to go to hip tag number 65. Hip tag number 63 will be a scratch. So we're now on hip tag number 65. Bull branded 169 Gatlin. Joe and Nina Webb, 5-star BS Cattle Company, and Brandon Stewart. $169 Gatlin. Joe and Nina Webb, 5-star BNS Cattle Company. Congratulations to all the folks purchasing their new calves last night. Great yearling sale last night, brought to you by BS Cattle Company. $169 Gatlin. 84.88. Going to be 84.88. Going to roll this hip tag number 66, 87.4 Bar J, Spunky Energy from Lone Star, Bull Team, D&H, and Gant, Brandon Stewart. Big shout out to Pro Vantage Animal Health. Make sure to always have your animal's health at the forefront of your business, and you could do just that with Pro Vantage Animal Health, drug-free, all-natural vitamins and minerals. Fantastic supplement for your animal athlete. Thank you, Pro Vantage Animal Health. $874 Bar J, Spunky Energy. Lone Star, Bull Team, D&H, Gant, Brandon Stewart. For those of you who may just be tuning in, watching us live around the world, welcome to Amarillo. Spunky Energy showing you where he might have got his name. Awfully intense around the corner for an 88.80. Going to be an 88.80. For Spunky Energy and Lone Star, Bull Team, D&H, and Gant. Well, that'll take us to hip tag 67. Bull branded 29, The Intimidator. 5G Farms, A&E, BS Cattle Company. Brandon Stewart, The Intimidator. Having a great 2023 season, sitting number 7 in the point standings right now. With less than 2 months to go, big shot right here for the Intimidator as we roll up to the Pro Vantage Kimes Ranch, Flying W Livestock Equipment Buck and Shoot. Great young bull right here out of Finger Roll. Showtime on the bottom side. Sitting in that number 7 spot in the world standings. Goes to show you what kind of animal athlete we're dealing with here at hip tag number 67. And the Intimidator's just going to get stronger as it goes. 5G Farms, A&E, B&S Cattle Company. 89.76, 89.76. For the number 7 bull in the world, 29, the Intimidator, 89.76. I believe that'll put him in the number 4 spot right now. Going to put him in the number 4 spot, I believe, unofficially, as we go now to hip tag number 68. J15, Bruised and Confused. 3B Cattle Company, Rafter KL, and Kyle Lippincott. Bull is out of the world champion, 32Y, Bruiser. Bruised and Confused. 3B Cattle Company, Rafter KL. Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new dart buck and shoot. J15, Bruised and Confused. You can see a lot of his daddy M going to be an 87, 84, 87, 84 for the 3B Cattle Company Rafter KL Buck and Bull, Bruised and Confused. Well, I was going to stick with 3B Cattle and Rafter KL. This is going to be 84J, Fat Lip. Kyle Lippincott on the flank. Folks, for any and all your ear tags, insecticides, and more, make sure to make it Widetex. Excellence in animal health in Widetex. $84J, Fat Lip, 3B Cattle, Rafter KL. And 84J, Fat Lip, extending that kick, getting around to the left for 89.36. 89.36, a great out here for 84J, Fat Lip, 3B Cattle, Rafter KL. Gonna put him right there in the mix. Unofficially, I believe, in the number 5 spot as things are getting tough already early on in our open futurity. 89.36 for Fat Lip. Hip tag number 70, bull branded 3J, Sam's Shot, Winston, Mays, Hilton Bull Company. So move things on over to right-hand delivery, buck and shoot. Josh Hilton on the flank. Cryogen, Complete Mental Buildings, Yeti, buck and shoot. Thank you to Yeti. It's been an awfully hot summer. That Yeti cooler came in handy. Great partner here with the ABBI. Make sure to support them right back as they support us. Thank you to Yeti. 3J, Sam's Shot, Winston, Mays, Hilton Bull Company. Sam Shot, good looking black bull gassing it around to the right. OK brand scoreboard is going to be an 88.08. Going to be an 88.08 for Sam Schott. Hip tag number 71 is where we're headed with bull branded 10U Booger Slinger, 3B Cattle Company, Raptor KL, and Kyle Lippincott. 10U Booger Slinger. A 91.52 from 104J Coach. Sitting in that number 1 spot. Your American Heritage champion just behind him, 151 Buck Biden with a 90.24. U Booger Slinger. 80.4, 80.40. As we roll on to the next one, hip tag 72. J13, Burn the House Down from Flying High Rodeo Company, Raptor KL, and Kyle Lippincott. Burn the House Down. Burn the House Down. Flying High, Raptor KL. $10,000 added here in our open futurity. A ton of points on the line as we work our way to the South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa at the ABBI World Finals in Las Vegas. J13, Burn the House Down. Our next bull to go. Looky there, J13. Burn the House Down, Flying High Rodeo Company, Raptor KL. Hitting on all cylinders as you go to the OK brand scoreboard. 89.52, 89.52. Again, another grade out here in the open futurity. We got ourselves a log jam in that 89-point range. But another good one, an 89.52 from Burn the House Down. As we take things to hip tag number 73, this is 15 Red Wing, 3B Cattle Company, Raptor KL bull, currently sitting number 12 in the world in the point standings. The Hunt You Down Sun 15 Red Wing, having a pretty solid 2023 season. Can we get into the 90s once again? I am sure we will a few different times before it's all said and done here in the open futurity. 15 Red Wing, 3B Cattle Company, Raptor KL. Picks himself back up around to the right, 83.60. Going to be an 83.60 for Red Wing. As we stay here on the right-hand delivery, buck and shoots, hip tag number 74, 73J Power Stroke. More DNH Buck, HD Page bringing us the next one. Here in the Cryogen Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti Buck and Shoot. 73J Power Stroke is your bull. More D&H and Buck. In the number 1 spot is More Cattle, Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle's bull 104J Coach was 91.52. An outstanding trip here just a little while ago here in Open Futurity. Looking to do it again here at the Power Stroke. You go to complete middle buildings replay. Good looking black bull. Big long jump out of there, round to the right. 73J Power Stroke for 86.96. 86.96. That'll bring us down now to the number 2 bull in the world here in the point standings. This is none other than Hip Tag 75 185J Kiowa Havoc. Davenport, D&H Cattle, HD Page. Young bull out of the Magic Carpet. Showtime on the bottom side, 185J Kiowa Havoc. Big time highlights throughout the 2023 season. Number 2 in the points, number 4 in money won. Over $100,000 won already on the year here for Kiowa Havoc. Myogen, OK Brand, Fence Products, Buck and Bull Pro, Buck and Shoot. Thank you to OK Brand Fencing again. Fantastic ag fencing, industrial wire products. Made right here in America. And a great partner with the ABBI. $185J Kiowa Havoc. A little bit longer out there than normal, but showing you all the skills that have put him in the number 2 spot in the world. Going to be an 84-24 here today. 84-24 for 185J Kiowa Havoc. We're now on to Hip Tag 76. 131 bar Feel the Magic. RBE Bulls, Rusty and Michelle Tapp, BS Cattle Company. Later this afternoon, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. Make sure to tune back in for those of you watching us live here in Amarillo. We only have one more Derby event left, and it happens to be this afternoon. Our Derby World Finals will be just a few weeks from now in Fort Worth, Texas. So final opportunity to solidify your spot at the Derby World Finals, to solidify your position going into the last few outs will all go down here later today, as we have got an outstanding set of Derby bulls, 26 of them to be exact. So make sure to tune back in 4 o'clock this afternoon. 131 bar, Feel the Magic. RBE Bulls, Rusty and Michelle Tapp, BS Cattle Company. $131 bar, Feel the Magic. 84.08. Going to be an 84.08. We're now on to hip tag 77, 27J, Yo Mama is your bucking bull. Brought to you by Ace in the Hole, Adams BS Cattle Company. Be next to go. Nicely done. Keeping the arena clean and cleared and the party rolling. Hip tag 77 and Yo Mama is where we're headed. We got a 91.52 at the top from 104J Coach. A 90.24 from 151 Buck Biden. That is 1 and 2 right now, and the only two to crack 90 here in the Open Futurity. We've got a log jam there in that 89-point range. Been awfully tough, awfully competitive here in our 10,000 added Open Futurity. As we're going to keep that rolling here with hip tag 77, 27J, Yo Mama, Ace in the Hole, Adams BS Cattle Company. Folks, one of the longtime partners, great partners here of the ABBI, Two Bulls Pro Performance Feed. Make sure to check out the De-Stress Plus, rubs, and more with Two Bulls Pro Performance Feed. $27J, Yo Mama, Ace in the Hole, Adams BS Cattle Company. There is a buck in Brindle now right there in the gate around to the right. Making it look good. 27J, Yo Mama, OK Brand scoreboard. Going to be an 88, 88, 88, 88. Another great out here in the Open Futurity. 88, 88 for 27J, Yo Mama. This will take us now to a Bruiser's Son. This is hip tag number 78, J45 Warhammer. RBE Bulls, Rusty Michelle Tapp, BS Cattle Company. Brings us J45 Warhammer. J45 Warhammer. RBE Bulls, Rusty and Michelle Tapp, BS Cattle Company. Looking to be 91.53 or better to go to the number one spot here in the Open Futurity. 104J Coach from More Cattle, Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle. The 91.52. The high mark bull of the day so far, number one in the Open Futurity. And the Warhammer J45 Flip it around to the right, jump forward, back around again for an 8360. Going to be an 8360 for J45 Warhammer. Keeping things rolling to hip tag 79. This is 139J. Young Cattle, Crooked Crown, Dakota Young. Brings us the next one. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti Buck and Shoot. Thank you again, Kelly Slover, Custom Trophy Silver Exclusive Buckles here, the ABBI. Outstanding hardware brought to you by Kelly Slover, Custom Trophy Silver. 139J, Young Cattle, Crooked Crown. Gonna get balled up a little bit right there in the buck and shoot. Gonna be a 6170. 6170. Hip tag number 80 is where we're headed. Bull branded 154. Walk the line. Walk the line brought to you from Young Cattle Company, Crooked Crown, Dakota Young. 154. Walk the line. Our next bull to go. Two bulls here in our open futurity have gotten to the 90 range. One of them is over 91 with a 91.52. It's 104J Coach. More cattle, buck cattle, D&H Cattle Company bulls still sitting number one. 154, Walk the Line from Young Cattle Company. Crooked Crown be next. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti Buck and Shoot. Oh, the black ball is going to be out. Round to the right, back, around to the left. 154, Walk the Line. Young Cattle Company, Crooked Crown. An 82, going to be 82 even for Walk the Line. The roll to the next one here, hip tag number 81. Bull branded 113, KR Black Squirrel. Night Ranch, Eddie Knight. And the Black Squirrel.
Here's a Georgia bull making his way to Amarillo from the Night Ranch. Sired by a wildlife son of a Night Ranch female on the maternal side. I believe Bryce Hildebrand on the flanking duties for Eddie here this weekend. Hip tag 81, Black Squirrel from the Night Ranch.
$113, KR Black Squirrel. Next opportunity here, the open futurity, 10,000 added. It's been awfully tough so far. Night Ranch, Eddie Knight. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti Buck and Shoot.
The Black Squirrel having a good day here this afternoon. Hip tag 81, Night Ranch. OK brand scoreboard as the numbers are rolling in 85.28.
Well, that'll move us down now to the number 5 bull in the world in the point standings. At hip tag number 82, this is 124, Holy Shift, Julian Cattle. Tommy Julian, bring us the next one, Holy Shift, another moments. $124, Holy Shift, Julian Cattle. Sired out of Night Shift. Black Pearl on the bottom side. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti. Big opportunity right here to challenge our number 1 spot and put it all together. 124, Holy Shift in Julian Cattle Company.
Holy Shift, hit a few bumps in the road about midway through the season. The delivery change, and he looks to be back on track as the numbers are in, 87.92.
$87.92. Great example of how tough this Open Futurity has been here in Amarillo. As we take it to hip tag number 83, bull branded J804, Better Call Saul. McGuire Cattle, Ace of Spades, Scott Acamazo on the flank. Better Call Saul is your bucking bull.
Better Call Saul, McGuire Cattle Company, and Ace of Spades. They're going to roll him to the Myogen OK brand and Bucking Bull Pro Buck and Shoot, hip tag 83. Sired by Show Kitty by Showtime out of a Fire Show daughter. Double bred Showtime here. Better Call Saul, hip tag 83.
Gonna roll up the Buck and Shoot number 4. This Myogen OK brand Buck and Bull Pro Buck and Shoot. Again, for those of you here in the building or watching us live, if you'd love to get into the bull business, got to get yourself started with none better than the Buck and Bull Pro exclusive Buck and Dummy of the ABBI. Thank you to Buck and Bull Pro, being a great partner of the ABBI. J804, Better Call Saul. Getting things set, squared away. It always is here in Amarillo. The competition is always tough. No difference here today. Day number 1, the ABBI Amarillo. We've crowned our junior champion, our cowgirl champion, and now looking to crown our open champion. Right here, hip tag number 83, J804, Better Call Saul. McGuire Cattle, Ace of Spades. Myogen, OK brand. Fencing products, Buck and Bull Pro, Buck and Shoot.
Shane was trying to get it all set just right inside that Buck and Shoot. Better Call Saul, McGuire Cattle, Ace of Spades, 85.76 today, 85.76.
Well, after an 85-76 here from Better Call Saul, we'll move things down to hip tag number 84. Bull branded 148 half baked. Gene Baker, Ace of Spades, McGuire. Brings us the next one. You're going to stay in the Migen OK brand fencing products, Buck and Bull Pro Buck and Shoot.
Here's a bull raised by Homestead Genetics and Gene Baker, sired by Billy Frank, which is a bruiser son out of a Dodge. Bred female on the dam side. Gene Baker, Ace of Spades, McGuire. We saw this bull hit big at the American Heritage Fraternity back in May. Hip tag 84.
.148 half baked. Looking to do it again here in Amarillo. Less than 2 months away from crowning our world champions here in 2023. Another strong out right here for the Black Bull 148 half baked. OK brand scores coming in for an 88.56. Going to be an 88.56 for Gene Baker, Ace of Spades, McGuire's 148 half baked. We're going to go down now to hip tag number 85. This is Bull 14 Interstate Daydream. Harrison Cattle Company, Bobby Harrison, Buck and Bull sitting number 8 right now in the point standings. Interstate Daydream and Harrison Cattle Company. Going to move things back to Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti, Buck and Shoot. As we are creeping in also on felt season, folks, getting closer to looking into getting yourself a new American hat. American hat made for cowboys. Make sure to get yourself a new and American before you get to Vegas in the South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. Interstate Daydream sitting number 8 here in the point standings, number 9 in the money standings. Harrison Cattle Company, Bobby Harrison. Well, going to be a tough day here today for Interstate Daydream. You could see the athleticism there. Unfortunately, going to be a DQ here today. Hip tag number 86 now will bring us to Bull branded 19, Chucky's Flower. KW Cattle Company, 5B, Hang Loose Buckers, Kobe Works. Brings us the next one. Chucky's Flower. KW Cattle Company, 5B, Hang Loose Buckers. We have had multiple bulls here today. Crack 90. None have been better all day today than a 91.52 from 104J Coach. More cattle, buck cattle, DNH cattle. Sitting in the number 1 spot here in our open futurity, 10,000 added. Right now, hip tag 86, Chucky's Flower. 19, Chucky's Flour, KW Cattle Company, 5B, Hang Loose Buckers. Going to be an 84-48, 84-48 for Chucky's Flour. It'll move us down now to Set 'em Up Joe. This is hip tag 87. For those of you following along, this is bull branded 112 Set 'em Up Joe from Joe Anita Webb, M Raptor, E Buck and Bull, Sam Mitchell. The Maj and OK brand fencing products, Buck and Bull Pro, Buck and Shoot. Folks, when you enter Las Vegas, you're going to want to dress to impress, and no better way to do that than with Kimes Ranch. Make sure to get yourself dialed in with some Kimes Ranch. Joe at Nina Webb, M Raptor, E Buck and Bulls. $112, Set 'em Up Joe. Joe and Nina Webb, M Raptor, E Buck and Bulls. Set 'em Up Joe out and around to the right. OK brand scores coming in from our judges. An 87-92. Going to be an 87-92 for 112. Set 'em Up Joe. Joe and Nina Webb, M Raptor, E Buck and Bulls. Hip tag number 88. Another Hunt You Down Son. This is 17, Constant Pain. Castle, Payne, Sanford, Riley, Sanford. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti, Buck and Shoot. Another good-looking bull here in our open futurity. 17, Constant Pain. Castle, Payne, Sanford. 5 bulls away from a drag. 5 bulls away from a drag. $17, Constant Pain. Castle, Payne, Sanford. Big, stout, 2-year-old Buck and Bull, 17, Constant Pain. 84, 96, 84. 96. Keep things moving here in the right-hand delivery. Hip tag number 89, 185, No Slaw, Extra Sauce. 6M Ranch, Riley Sanford. No Slaw, Extra Sauce out of a Hunt You Down Son and a Houdini Daughter. 185, No Slaw, Extra Sauce. Remember, folks, October 16th through the 21st, you will not want to be anywhere else in the ABBI World Finals. South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. Things are set up to be another fantastic time in Las Vegas. We just witnessed our Cowgirl Futurity is obviously going to come down blow for blow, out for out. In each and every one of these classes, it is going to get good. It's all going to get solidified right there in Las Vegas, South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. October 16th to the 21st. It's your ABBI World Finals. $185, no slaw, extra sauce from 6M Ranch and Riley Sanford. Been an awfully tough open futurity with two bulls separating themselves in the 90 marks. Buck Biden and 104J Coach sitting in that number 1 spot, with Buck Biden in the number 2 spot with a 90.24. Very good. 185, no slaw, extra sauce. Getting it around to the right. OK Brand scoreboard 89.60, 89.60 for the 6M Ranch. Riley Sanford Buck and Bull, no slaw, extra sauce, and 89.60. Gonna get him right there in the mix. As we take things down now to hip tag number 90, this is CMC 102 Power Play. McCoy Rodeo, Grin Jacobson is Sarah McCoy. CMC 102 Power Play. McCoy Rodeo, Grant Jacobson. Getting things set, squared away. Other big time opportunity, big time out here in the open futurity. CMC 102 Power Play 7460. 7460. Well, that means we're 2 bulls away from a drag. 2 bulls away from a drag. We're on hip tag number 91. You go to your Cooper Tires leaderboard, there it is. In first place, Coach with a 91.52. Buck Biden in 90.24. Big Man 89.92. The Intimidator in 89.76. No Slaw, extra sauce. Going to be in there in the number 5 spot in 89.60. Burn the House Down 89.52. Fat Lip 89.36. Bad Bob and Yo Mama at 8-9 split at 88.88. And Spunky Energy going to round out the top 10 with an 88.80 right now at the moment on the Cooper Tires Open Futurity leaderboard. We've been talking about it all class long. This has been awfully tough. From the high 88s through the 89s, you've got yourself a log jam. But none have been better than 104J Coach. With hip tag number 91, 135 bar, Baker. He's Western. Rafter O, Donnie O'Brien.
$135, he's Western, Rafter O, Donnie O'Brien, hip tag 91, 58.40.
One bull away from a drag means that we're on hip tag number 92, J41 bar striker. Flynn, DNH, Eli Flynn. Brings us the next one. Showtime Sun, J41 bar striker. After this bull, we'll have a drag.
The Showtime Sun striker, Flynn and DNH Cattle Company. Eli Flynn on the trigger, the OK brand scoreboard. 88.72, 88.72.
Well, folks, that means it is time for a drag. We're going to get the arena drug, set, clean, cleared away. Get ready to get things rolling right after the drag with hip tag number 93. Up next, we hip tag number 93 on deck, 94, 95. Be ready, we're coming your way.
When performance is what you need, look no further than ProVantage Animal Health. Our products are engineered to bring out the best in your animal athletes, containing only all-natural vitamin and mineral ingredients. Our products are powered by the industry-leading Pro V3 Performance Blend, increasing nutrient absorption, supercharging the immune system, and reducing stress levels. ProVantage will help your animals perform at the top level of their game. Find out about the ProVantage Advantage and locate a dealer near you at ProVantageAnimalHealth.com.
Built for comfort and made to last. Welcome home to Cobb's Ranch.
The road to the ABBI's $1 Million Futurity starts now. Here's your chance to battle with the best futurity bulls in the world, all vying to advance to the finals in May 2024 to compete for a guaranteed $1 million purse and $250,000 to the winner. This is the richest event in ABBI history, and you could win it all. Log on to AmericanBuckingBull.com to find out more about the ABBI $1 Million Futurity. The road to the ABBI's $1 Million Futurity starts now. Here's your chance to battle with the best futurity bulls in the world, all vying to advance to the finals in May 2024 to compete for a guaranteed $1 million purse and $250,000 to the winner. This is the richest event in ABBI history, and you could win it all. Log on to AmericanBuckingBull.com to find out more about the ABBI $1 Million Futurity.
Bucking Stock News, the leading media outlet for the bucking stock world. Ranch tours, live event broadcasts, podcast channel with over 40 episodes, including special guests such as Chad Berger, Monty Sanford, Cord McCoy, Don Kish, Jay Doherty, and much more. Video highlights as well as weekly articles featuring programs, sires, dams, inside the bullpens, standing shuffles, breaking news, and more. Check it out on social media, Bucking Stock News.
I'm Cody Webster, a 10-time NFR bullfighter. When I'm on the road 240 days a year, one thing I can't have is someone calling and telling me my cows are out. That's why I choose quality products from OK brand fencing. It's rugged, it's quality, it's durable, it's American made, family owned, and it's been in the business since 1979. OK brand, the brand of trust.
The cowboy hat is the most iconic symbol of the Western way of life in the world. And only one hat can live up to the standard of style, quality, and durability required by such a beloved symbol. American hats are made by hand in Bowie, Texas, and have been the ultimate standard since 1915.
It's your Uncle Cooper. Truck owners who run Cooper AT3s are some of the most dutiful people I know. Even if that duty is to haul a load of this stuff. It's not glamorous, but it's their duty nonetheless. So if you and your truck are constantly tackling the regular duties of the day, go with a tire that can handle them all. Oh, man. I stepped in it. Go with the Coopers. Cooper!
Welcome back, folks, here at Amarillo. We are right in the middle of an extremely hot, extremely competitive Open for Charity. Right now, we're on hip tag number 93. This is Johnny Boone. We'll get things rolling for us from Flynn D&H. But right now, folks, it has been all 104J Coach. More cattle, buck cattle, D&H cattle. Had an outstanding trip earlier on for a 91.52. There's your Cooper Tires leaderboard. There it is, Coach at the top, 91.52. Buck Biden, a 90.24. And then a whole bunch of 89s with Big Man, 89.92. The Intimidator, 89.76. No Slaw, Extra Sauce with an 89.60 to round out your top five. So we get things set and ready to roll here in the Open for Charity. It'll be 13J Bar, Johnny Boone, Flynn, D&H, Eli Flynn will get us started here after the drag. And thank you to all the hands, all the help in the back pins, the drag, keeping things rolling, having a fantastic day here, day number 1 of your ABBI Amarillo. Already Crown 2 champions, going to make it a third here in our Open for Charity, plus a whole bunch of money with our 10,000 added. Left-hand delivery buck and shoot brings us back to the Cooper Tires 2 Bulls new dart buck and shoot.
Sired by High Country out of a best shot daughter.
J Bar, Johnny Boone, 71.30, 71.30. That'll take us down now to a riding solo son. This is hip tag number 94, 101, flying solo from McCoy Rodeo, CCL. Cheryl Rees, Sarah McCoy on the flank. Nicely done, TJ Roberts, our bull shagger here today. A fantastic job keeping the arena clear. Folks, if you're looking for the best footing possible for your animal athletes, you're going to be able to get it done with a Black Widow arena groomer. Thank you to Black Widow. Make sure for your arena to make it Black Widow. Hip tag 94, CMC 101, flying solo. McCoy Rodeo, CCL. Things looking just right. 101 flying solo and Sarah McCoy.
That was the Tulsa Time Invitational champion back in April. Flying solo, McCoy Rodeo, CCL 85.84 and Amarillo 85.84.
$85.84 as we go down to hip tag number 95 now. This is 128J. Satan's Love, Barthold, Rafter, O, Wolf, Donnie O'Brien. 128J, Satan's Love. Page on the top side, Page on the bottom. The Cooper Tire 2 Bulls new dart buck and shoot. Complete metal buildings. Supplying and erecting pre-engineered metal buildings at its finest. Make sure to get with Complete Metal Buildings for your next project.
Donnie O'Brien on the flank again for Satan's Love, a son of Blonde Blizzard. Had an excess of $100,000 in career earnings. Hip tag 95.
Scores coming in. OK Brand 84-96, 84-96 for Satan's Love. We're going to stick with the Barfold Wolf Rafter O trailer. This is going to be hip tag number 96, bull branded 177 cutter. Donnie O'Brien brings us the next one. Well, he has been standing there for quite some time now. 104J Coach. A 91.52, still at the top of the leaderboard. 177 cutter. Black Baldy, pretty rank around the corner. 177 cutter. Fortunately, not quite going to stay in it all the time. We're going to be 84.32, 84.32 for 177 cutter. Roll this line, keep things moving to hip tag number 97. Bull branded 133. This is Down to Fly. Dozier, C/C, Riley Sanford brings us the next one. Out of a Hunt You Down Sun. 133, Down to Fly is where we're at. Hip tag number 97.
We've talked about the Hunt You Down sons. Here's a Hunt You Down grandson. Sired by Dozier, 5'11", out of a frequent flyer daughter. Down to Fly, fire branded 133, hip tag 97.
This afternoon, the Derby will be going down at 4 p.m. Central Time. For those of you watching us live, make sure to tune back in. We have got 26 of the greatest 3-year-old bucking bulls in the world right here in Amarillo, with only one event left before the Derby World Finals. It is going to get good this afternoon. So as soon as we wrap up our open futurity, don't go far. We'll be coming back at 4 o'clock for our Derby.
Down to Flies, ready to go. Dozier Cattle Company and Riley Sanford.
Looking back at the inside of that buck and shoot. There it is. That is a built-up, strong 2-year-old right there. An athletic specimen for sure. As we go to the OK brand scoreboard. 133 Down to Fly. Dozier, C/C. Riley Sanford going to be an 86, 56, 86, 56. Hip tag number 98 now brings us 12X Smooth Whiskey. M Rafter E, Sam Mitchell. Smooth Over Sun. 12X Smooth Whiskey. Out of a rockin' T daughter. Here comes 12X Smooth Whiskey. Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new dart. Flying W Livestock Equipment. Great way. Keep your business here in the bull industry rolling at the highest level. Flying W Livestock Equipment. .12X Smooth Whiskey M Rafter E.
The big black around to the left, and a son of smooth over. M Rafter E 88.48, 88.48.
Closing in on the century mark takes us to hip tag number 99. This is bull branded 149 Clyde from Futrell D&H Cattle. Bart Futrell is rolled up to the Pro Vantage Cobbs Ranch Flying W Livestock Buck and Shoot. 10,000 added here in our open futurity. A lot on the line for each and every one of these outs, working their way, trying to bring it to the South Point. October 16th to the 21st, the ABBI World Finals will be taken over the bright lights of Las Vegas. Make sure to get your room reserved. No reason to hesitate. Reach out South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa for your stay at the ABBI World Finals. 149 Clyde, Futrell D&H Cattle.
Futrell and D&H Cattle Company, Bart Futrell on the flank. An own son of lifting lives. Out of a fire show daughter. I don't know that one could have went the other way as quick as that one. Around to the right, out of a left-hand delivery. OK brand scoreboard says 89.20.
And another great out here in the open futurity, and Clyde's going to put him in the mix with an 89.20. Going to go to hip tag number 100 now, bull branded 1857 Rockin' T. Rockin' T Ranch, BJ Tolman. Our next bull to go.
Here's an own son of past Derby world champion War Department, which was a grandson of Long John and out of a frequent flyer daughter. $18.57 from the Rockin' T Ranch, BJ and Tara Tolman. Hip tag 100.
Cooper Tires, two bulls, new dart is where we're at.
Talked to BJ before we started this morning, said that bull scraped his knee up, scraped his back leg up, and just that bull didn't seem like he could stay healthy, but it didn't bother him today. 91.20.
Big time out right here for the Rockin' T Ranch, bull 1857. Big time athleticism, big time bucker. Going to go to the number 2 spot, 91.20. There it is on your Cooper Tires Open Futurity Leaderboard. Coach 91.52, Rockin' T 1857. Down in the number 2 spot with a 91.20. Making our third 90 point out here in the Open Futurity. Buck Biden to 90.24. That's 1, 2, and 3. Big time out right there. You knew it was coming. That bull there has got all kinds of ability and potential to be a superstar, no doubt about it. 1857 Rockin' T range. And BJ Tolman. Now it's hip tag number 101. Takes us to bull branded 39 room service. Bad Habits Bucking Bulls, Laughlin, Braxton Laughlin. 39 room service. It had been a moment. You knew we had another one in store. I'm sure we got another one around the corner. Let's go 90 again. 39 room service from Bad Habits, Bucking Bulls, and Laughlin.
Louisiana and room service, Bad Habits. That's Chad Habits and Braxton Laughlin. Hip tag 101. So we wait the numbers, 89.12, 89.12.
You go to the Complete Metal Buildings replay, just a good, solid grade out right there. 39 room service, 89.12. Let's go to hip tag 102. That'll bring us bar 103, ET. This is Tom Baker, Chase Fouch. Bar 103 is the brand. Cooper Tires, 2 Bulls, new dart buck and shoot. With 10,000 added, a Kelly Slover Custom Trophy Silver buckle on the line here in the Open Futurity. A 91.52 is the score to beat right here if you want to go to the top. Hip tag number 102 is where we're at. Bar 103.
Here's a grandson of Backlash on the sire side out of a Kish's Radical Ride female. Tom Baker.
$86.72. Going to be an 86.72. Tom Baker, Chase Fouch, bar 103. Going to stick with the Tom Baker trailer. This is going to be hip tag number 103, bar 122. Will be next to go. Bar 122. Tom Baker. Another one out of a Backlash son.
There's a big, pretty baldy. Lots of intensity and snap. Just not going to quite find his spot here this afternoon. 71 points, 71 even.
Going to stick with the left-hand delivery buck and shoots for hip tag number 104. Bull branded 122J. Clint Mott. Page on the top side, Page on the bottom side. Hocus Pocus, Crossfire, Hurricane, Daughter on the bottom. Cooper Tires, 2 Bulls, New Dart.
Here's an own son of Hocus Pocus out of a full sister to Crosswired. His full sibs to Crosswired have been outstanding. Producers, hip tag 104, page 122J from Clint Mott.
Been a big time day here in Amarillo. Big scores, great bulls. Fantastic time here, day number 1 of the ABBI here in Amarillo. If you are watching us live, would love to get to one of these ABBI events. Make sure to mark your calendars for this one next year, but a couple weeks from now, Duncan, Oklahoma, we'll be doing it again here with the ABBI.
That was Clint Mott's 122J on the Firebrand as we await the numbers for hip tag 104. 86.60, 8660.
Cool gray brindle right there, 122J, going to be an 8660. 8660. Hip tag 105. This is 153. Hostile Act. Gridiron Bucking Bulls. Gene Baker. Gene Baker on the flank. Chop, chop, son. Hostile Act. Look to get the dummy set, keep things rolling here in Amarillo. Each and every one of these classes has had some of the greatest bulls in the world, no doubt about it. You're going to see more of them in our 3-year-olds, our derby later this afternoon at 4 o'clock.
Hostile Actable, we saw win a bunch early on, pushing 75,000 in season earnings. Gene Baker in Gridiron Bulls. Little bit of a funky start for Hostile Act. Kind of goes down to his knees, leaving the buck and shoot. Finish is great. See what our officials have to say about it as we wait the numbers. OK Brand scoreboard, 86-56.
$86.56 for Hostile Act. Let's go to hip tag number 106 now. Here comes your number 9 bull in the world in the point standings. This is 156. I'm a Baldy. Windrock, G&K Cattle, Grady Farmer. I'm a Baldy. Putting together a great 2023 season. Making each and every one of these ounce count. So coming in number 9. Good position to make a run for it as we make our way to Las Vegas. 156, I'm a Baldy, Windrock, G&K Cattle. Thank you to Cryogen, continuing to be a great partner of the ABBI. Cryogen. I'm a Baldy doing it again here in Amarillo. How about 89-68? 89-68. Grade out here for 156. I'm a Baldy Windrock G&K cattle. 89.68. Gonna roll things up to the Pro Vantage Kimes Ranch Flying W Livestock Equipment Buck and Shoot. Takes us to a hip tag number 107, bull branded 1604. This is 50 Shades. Damn Skippy Ranch Hoffman. Greg Helton on the flank. $16.04, 50 Shades with Page on the top side, Page on the bottom side. Make sure to give your animal athletes the best opportunity possible to perform at their highest level with Two Bulls. Thank you to Two Bulls Pro Performance Feed.
$16.04, 50 Shades, Damn Skippy Ranch in Hoffman. Hip tag 107. 88.96, 88.96.
50 Shades gonna wrap it up. Get it rolling around the corner for an 88.96. Gonna take us to hip tag 108 now. Bull branded 604, bar J2. This is Hundo. Damn Skippy Ranch, Williams Land and Livestock. Brings us another good one right here. This is 604, bar J2, Hundo. When you look at the open futurity from top to bottom, it has been awfully tough from word go. A lot of great bulls right in here in that high 80s. 3 of them in the 90s. 604, bar J2, Hundu. Damn Skippy Ranch, Williams Land and Livestock.
Back-to-back entries from Damn Skippy Ranch and Partners. That was Hundo and hip tag 108. 88.08. 88.08.
That takes us to hip tag 109, 1429, Blueberry Freak. Damn Skippy Ranch and Du Bois will be our next bull to go. Blueberry Freak out of a clone from the great Blueberry Wine. Damn Skippy Ranch, Du Bois.
The son of Alter Ego, a clone of Blueberry Wine. Damn Skippy Ranch and Du Bois. 80.40 the score. 80.40.
Takes us to hip tag number 110. Bull branded 1596 Showbiz from TJ Buck and Bulls, Davis Rodeo Ranch. 1596 Showbiz.
Sired by a Showtime son out of a Red Wasp daughter. Another East Coast bull making the trip with Checkered Flag Land and Cattle Company to Amarillo. This bull's really been shining on the East Coast for TJ Buck and Bulls and Davis Rodeo Ranch.
Looking to bring it here in the panhandle of Texas. Showbiz. TJ Buck and Bulls, Davis Rodeo Ranch. Next to go. $88.24, 88.24. First Showbiz. 88.24. Well, I believe that'll take us down now to hip tag number 112 for those of you following us on our day sheet. As hip tag 111 was in the Cowgirl, so I believe we'll go to hip tag number 112. This is 1 bar 167 head games from Gary Scarborough.
Garen Scarborough having a little luck this morning in the junior fraternity. Going to try his luck with head games in the open fraternity and the No Bull Left Behind fraternity series. That was a series put together for bulls with season earnings of $10,000 or less. Head games in hip tag 112. Head games jumped the gate just a little bit, kind of missed a foot leaving the box. Found a spot around to the left. 1 bar 167 head games, Garen Scarborough. 84.16, 84.16.
Well, as hip tag number 113 is a scratch, we're going to take things to hip tag number 114. 195J. This is Davenport Pate, D&H Cattle. HD Page, bull branded 195J. Sired by Air Assault, the Cowboy Casanova daughter on the bottom side. 195J. Our next bull to go. OK Brand Fencing Products. For any and all your ag fencing, industrial wire products needs, there's no better option than OK Brand Fencing Products.
Davenport Pate, D&H Cattle Company, HD Page on the flank, already leading the open fraternity. This one's sired by Air Assault and out of a Cowboy Casanova daughter. Here we go. Big yellow around to the left. Hip tag 114 and the number's 87.52.
87.52 for 195J. Davenport Pate, D&H Cattle. Hip tag number 115 now will bring us bull branded 132J. This is Hunter Cattle, HD Page.
Here's the son of 828F Steel Poppin' by Lollipop. And out of longtime short rounder, a Wild Goose Daughter. Hunter Cattle, HD Page on the flank and hip tag 115.
Rodeo looking high-headed bull right here, 132J Page from Hunter Cattle. As the OK brand scoreboard comes in and at 88-16, going to be 88-16 for 132J. Well, Amarillo, we are only 5 outs away from crowning our 3rd champion on the day. Working our way through the Open Futurity, the 10,000 added. Hip tag number 116. This is 12J Magic Money. Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle, HD Page, 12J Magic Money.
Magic Money, an own son of past sire of the year, Magic Maker, which is a son of Shepherd Hills, tested out of a stray kitty daughter. Hip tag a 116, Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle, Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, a new dart buck and shoot. Our last left-hand delivery bull. We're going to finish things up on the rights. Cody said 5 bulls remain in the 10,000 added Open Futurity.
This has been an awfully consistent, awfully tough Open Futurity here today. A lot of really good bulls. Let's see another one.
As you can see, Magic Money, lots of action. Not going to find a spot till about the whistle. Buck and D&H Cattle Company, hip tag 116, 76.72.
Going to shift things over to the right-hand delivery. This is hip tag number 117, now bull branded 38J. Bull Team, Lone Star, D&H Cattle, HD Page, another son out of Magic Maker. 38J Page will be next to go. Again here in Amarillo, one of the great events here in the ABBI is we getting things set up, making a run for the World Finals. The South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. It's going to be awfully good, awfully intense as we look to crown our world champions, and it all kicks off right here. Every out more important than the next here to finish the season off as we go to 38J from Bull Team, Lone Star, D&H Cattle.
Magic Maker on the sire side, E9 Little Johnny. On the dam side, Little Johnny was a yearling champion in Vegas many years ago and a full brother to the great Long John. You look at the world champs and the pedigree of this one. Hip tag 117, Bull Team, Lone Star, and D&H Cattle Company. Looks just like Little Johnny. Page 38J from the Bull Team, Lone Star, and D&H Cattle Company. 79.04.
Well, Amarillo, that means we're down to our 3 final bulls of the Open Futurity. Up next is going to be the I-9 banger, hip tag number 118. Stetson Gomez, Schuler Buck and Bulls. Out of a Hunt You Down Son, this is I-9 banger. Cannot wait. For those of you, again, watching us live, you're not going to want to leave your screens for very long at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Our Derby will be going down as we've got 26 of the greatest 3-year-old bucking bulls in the world right here in Amarillo, with one more opportunity before the Derby World Finals in Fort Worth, Texas, just a few weeks from now. So it is set up to get good at 4 o'clock this afternoon. But before then, we still got to crown another champion. 3 more opportunities right now to challenge a 91.52 from 104J Coach. More cattle, buck cattle, D&H cattle. Been sitting number 1 for quite some time. It is now Stetson Gomez, Schuler Buck and Bulls, I-9 banger. Next to go. And hip tag number 118, I-9 banger, going to be an 87.1, 87.10. Looking to finish out our Open for Charity and our No Bull Left Behind series. We crown 2 more champions here with 2 bulls left to go. Going to go down now to hip tag number 121 as hip tag number 120 was in the Cowgirls. So this is going to be 41J, Mr. Jimmy. R&D Bucking Bulls, Laughlin, Braxton Laughlin.
We're going to go back to Louisiana one more time. Hip tag 121, as Cody said, Mr. Jimmy. Braxton Laughlin on the flank for the Air Assault Son out of a Margie Time Daughter.
Two outs yet to go. Looking to turn things up, have some fireworks to finish off our Open for Charity in our No Bull Left Behind series. 41J, Mr. Jimmy.
Good looking Brennel around the rights. 41J, Mr. Jimmy. 89.20.
Another great bucking bull right here in Amarillo in the Open for Charity. 41J, Mr. Jimmy, an 89.20. Great out right there for R&D Bucking Bulls, Braxton Laughlin. 1 bull yet to go. Remember, folks, we will have our awards presentation in the arena immediately following here in our Open for Charity and No Bull Left Behind. Hip tag number 122 is going to finish things off here in Open for Charity. This is bull branded 138, Look Alive from Gridiron Bulls and Gene Baker. 138, Look Alive. Cryogen, Complete Metal Buildings, Yeti Buck and Shoot.
This was a bull we saw pick up a top 5 finish at last year's maiden futurity competition. Out of a Bruiser Son and a Baker female, Gridiron Bulls and Gene Baker. He was on the left-hand delivery in Vegas last year. Delivery change a few months ago for Look Alive. Lots of speed and intensity there as the Complete Metal Buildings brings you the replay. Our judges go to work. The last calf of the afternoon, 89.36.
89.36. Good looking Plumber Bull. Going to fade around the corner and gas it. There it is, your Cooper Tires leaderboard. Here in the Open for Charity and 9-10 split. Look Alive. Fat Lip going to get in there with an 89.36. 8th is Burn the House Down, an 89.52. No Slocks or Sauce with an 89.60. I'm a Baldy at 89.68. The Intimidator, 89.76. Big Man with an 89.92. Then you get into the 90s with number 3, Buck Biden with a 90.24. In second place, Rockin' T, 18.57, 91.20. But none have been better than your number 1 bull in the Open Futurity is 104J Coach with a 91.52. More cattle, Buck Cattle, D&H Cattle, going to jump out and win your Open Futurity with Coach. Been a great day today, crowning ourselves another champion. As we look up to the Cooper Tires leaderboard, this is your Conditional Futurity Limited. Main in 10th, ET 103, 86, 72. Banger with an 87.10. 195J, an 87.52. Bruised and Confused, 87.84. Sam Shot with an 88.08. 132J with an 88.16. 1596. Showbiz with an 88.24. Smooth Whiskey with an 88.48. Striker with an 88.72. And Spunky Energy with an 88.80. Going to be your Conditional Futurity Limited champion. Congratulations, Spunky Energy. As you go over now to your No Bull Left Behind series, here's your top 10. 10 and 11, Charcoal with an 87.60. Taco Tuesday, 87.68. Bruised Confused, 87.84. Sam Shot, 88.08. 132J, 88.16. Spunky Energy, 88.80. The Emperor with an 88.88. Mr. Jimmy, 89.20. Fat Lip and Look Alive going to split the win with an 89.36 in your No Bull Left Behind series. Congratulations to all of our champions. Here today, folks, we got one more champion to crown. 4 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to get things ready to roll with our derby. So, folks, don't go far. We will see you